now we review the 2024 horror film, Cuckoo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen the 2024 horror film, Cuckoo. It is not for Cocoa Puffs. Before I get any further, let me inform you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind, comment, like, and subscribe. You're doing your part for a better world. Now, Cuckoo. Yeah, this chick, I think her mother dies or something. And she winds up going to, like, the hills in Bavaria. Cars pulling into a driveway. And they're starting this, like, resort or hotel thing. And, you know, she's working at the hotel. And everybody's barfing. There's a lot of barfing. And the reason for their barfing is apparently nefarious. And that's kind of the problem with this movie, is that anything beyond Cuckoo, anything beyond that would be spoilers. I don't want to spoil this film for you. If this review does well, you could say in the comments if you want a spoiler review. But, you know, I can't really go very far because I would spoil the film for you, so I don't want to do that. But, you know, there's family drama, and then this is a creature feature. And the title, there's a lot of references to the cuckoo bird, which, if you know, the cuckoo bird is a brood parasite that what they do is they lay their eggs in other birds' nests, and the other birds wind up caring for their young. That's one of the survival strategies of the cuckoo, is that they're not around to take care of their young, so they are around to take care of themselves. All right, so now this movie, yes, it is a creature feature, although I would say that most of the violence is human on human. That's the thing we have to fear. You know, it's the other people in this story who are stupid. Because, to be completely honest with you, this whole movie is stupid. You know, it's one of those, if this were a thing, somebody would know about it. You know, science would be looking into it. There'd be conspiracy theories, and, you know, someone would be looking to go and deal with what's happening here. That's just one of those movies. It's one of these sort of bizarre stories that, if it weren't for the fact that it's a unique premise, it would just fall apart completely. And the other thing about this movie was that I felt the characterization was actually really poor. I mean, you do have, like, the two girls. There's the main girl for this story who is, you know, she's 17. She's lost her mother. She's grieving. And, yeah, okay. Well, then she's got a half-sister that looks not even close to related to the family there. And she's mute. And, you know, there's mystery about her. But, you know, I forgot she was there for much of the movie. And the male characters, they're not distinctive enough for me to be, oh, that's the good guy. Oh, it's like, no, they're just there. They're not in the movie enough. And their presence just isn't very strong. And that's one thing about this movie, is that it is unique in its premise. It gives you a lot of interesting points. And what is done in terms of gore is reasonable. But the whole thing just doesn't gel for me. And I noticed that the largest number of reviews on Google there were 1 star. So the mode of this movie is 1 star. And, you know, it did received generally favorable reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. I think they were somewhere in the 70s. Audience scores were a little lower. So people aren't hating this movie as much as I am. But I mean, this film, it doesn't bring anything to the table that is worth having at the table. This is like, you've got Thanksgiving dinner, for say, and you've got the bacon green bean casserole that, it's bacon green bean casserole. I personally don't care for it that much, but some people love it. And then, somebody brings roasted Brussels sprouts. Well, I mean, some of you are going to be more for roasted Brussels sprouts than you are going to be for bacon green bean casserole, but it's not a big change, and it's not going to add much to the meal. It's just more filler. I mean, it's like in that case, everybody's eating ham and turkey and sweet potatoes, and they're not interested in roasted Brussels sprouts. Although, to be completely honest with you, I think I would be digging into that, but only if it was fresh. But that's just me. So yeah, where does this film fall on the watch list? To me, I would say that Cuckoo, it falls to the lower middle of your watch list. It's not, at the bottom of your watch list. There are worse films out there in the grand scheme of things. Although, for what I've seen in theaters, this is the bottom of the watch list. I mean, Monster Inside Me came and disappeared, and I didn't get a chance to see it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to the movies this weekend and you want to see a horror movie and you haven't seen this one, this is an okay film to watch. However, my theaters have Coraline. All around me, a number of theaters are putting out Coraline, which is an older film, but I haven't seen it, and I hear it's quite good. So if you had the choice of this or Coraline, unless you've already seen Coraline, Coraline's a clear choice. But I mean, this film, if you need to see a horror movie and there's nothing else going around, this is a horror movie. It's there. There's not a lot competing with it, so lower middle of your watch list. If the choice is go to the movies and watch this or not go to the movies, I honestly wouldn't go to the movies unless you're a film critic like me. If the choice is you're going to the movies and you have to see something, yeah, this is fine enough. It's a foreign film. There's dialogue in a different language, but it's mostly in English. It's not the best budget film in the world, and, well, I mean, it's not going to stay with you. It's not scary. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard. Greetings, humanity. Once again, Fred the Facehugger here, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe. And of course you should do that because, if you look, I am wearing 2 bracelets. These bracelets are from 4Ocean, a company that pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time somebody buys something from them. Well, the owner of this channel has pledged to buy 1 bracelet for every 1,000 subscribers. And it's a very, very dirty ocean that you dirtied. So you should help him out and comment, like, and subscribe. Therefore, having him more subscribers so that he can buy more bracelets and clean that ocean. Or, yeah, I could fulfill my life cycle and hug your face. Don't you want a hug? Come over here. I want to give you a hug. I want to give you a hug right now. Yes, come over here, polluting human. Let me give you a hug.